Friday night, May 14th, 2021, if you're watching this in the future. I just wanted to get your thoughts. I just learned before we got on the air, we didn't talk about this, but it's been reported that New Jack has passed away tonight. So do you have any thoughts or memories of meeting or hanging out with New Jack that you can share with us?
Didn't hang out with him that much, but I was part of a show in Puerto Rico, and Bushwalker Luke was the booker, and it was a tag. I wasn't part of it, but I was in the dressing room, and it's pretty heavy. It's in Puerto Rico. It's a pretty violent place, Puerto Rico, and there's a hardcore match with Pando, you know,
Madman Pando?
Yeah, Pando.
Yeah.
Madman Pando, Cactus Jack, Hangman Hughes, a guy from Canada, and it was another guy. There were 4 guys, and Hughes and New Jack almost had a fist fight the previous date that New Jack came to Puerto Rico. It was like it was big heat between the 2 of them. They didn't like each other. But the 4 of them, they managed to work the whole dressing room where they pretended that they still didn't like each other, but they had worked out their things together. So before they go for the match, New Jack saying, no, Pondo's got to jump off the truck. And Hughes going, no, it's too dangerous. He can't jump off the truck. No, he's going to jump off the truck. And then they make it almost like into a fight. So they go there and they have their match, and Pondo's jumping off the truck, and then the match end up. Whoever's going over is going over, and then Pondo's coming back in the dressing room, and he's yelling. He's like, "I broke my leg, and I broke my leg." And he's got those legs, that double jointed leg, so he can put his foot the other way around without hurting himself. So he had placed his leg like that. So Cowboy Hughes says that he pretends like he just knows about it. I told you, MF, you shouldn't do that and this and that. So Pando got the kendo. He wanted to swing Hughes. So Hughes grabbed a pair of knives. And when you know the history, with what happened with Bruiser Brody.
Right.
And then the other one's got a knife, and then he's fighting for. So all the Puerto Rican guys, he grabbed their guns and their wrestling bags. They all have a gun, so they all grabbed their gun. They were ready to shoot New Jack. And then Luke is going crazy. Call 611. Call 611. He wanted the ambulance. He was not even saying 911. He was saying 611. He's all excited. He goes crazy. Guys, relax. And then eventually they all said, "Nah, it's just a rib. We just ribbed you, Luke." And it was a hell of a rib because he almost died that night. Like everybody was ready to shoot on somebody. And I think it was Jack, to be fair with you. But they had us. They had me. I never seen so many guns in the wrestling dressing room. It was crazy. It was so crazy. I knew how it was over there, but that night it really, proved me that anything can happen there. So that's the memory I've got from Jack.
That is a great story.
Yeah, but he was cool there. I got along okay with him. I didn't see him that much that night. And he was all right with everybody. Yeah, you hear stories, but, never had any beef with him or anything. I'm kind of, how old was he?
58 is what they said. Yeah.
I think there's a lot of young for dying, Like,
oh, yeah.
It's not 70, it's not 80, it's not even, it's pretty crazy. What was the cause of the death?
They're reporting a heart attack. So,
wow, just like Animal. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's weird, because that just happened. I just heard about it, you know, maybe an hour or two ago, but already
I've seen it too. I've seen those posts. Rest in peace, New Jack. You know, so I knew maybe we would like talk about it a little bit because I've seen it was coming like pretty big on the social media. So that's a story I had, uh, and yeah, that's it. I didn't know
I'm
him.